And oh fucking hell. Why is this so difficult to clean? Fuck. Okay, now I need my fruit. Okay, we're good. We're ready.
You sure?
Yes.
Don't got anything else you want to sort out?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Oh my god.
Okay, we are Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're good.
YouTube. It is EXO from EXO Ranks, also joined by the Aussie fuck from Sullivan.
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I just spent a minute before this recording cutting fruits while talking to him. So
yeah. So
yeah.
Today, doing something a little bit different. I'm not gonna be making a ranking for October because that shit's lame. It's outdated. Doing a review. As some of you know, I've done reviews on Sammy's channel. I just wanted to do one for my own. You know, got a good guy here. Gonna be talking about some music.
Someone who's literally just as interested in doing it in this particular format instead of having to make my own fucking video. If only for the fact that I'm on break at the moment. This is the best way to get my thoughts across without actually making a video.
True.
But yeah.
All right.
So
we're gonna be going just in order of all the releases. So starting off, we got Koven, Good Enough.
I like it. I think it's a bit too similar to All for Nothing for me to truly get into it. But yeah, I think just in general, it's a much more bombastic and interesting version of All for Nothing. So yeah, that's that's literally all I've got. It's. I mean, I'm biased because Koven D&B is good, but yeah, I like it. It's alright. It's like a 6.5 to a 7, I think.
Yeah, well, they're trying to keep the whole theme from Butterfly Effect because they're doing that deluxe album or whatever. I think it works pretty well. Yeah, they have plans for it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's how much I've been keeping up. I have no idea about that. Jesus.
Nah, but like, if Good Enough were on the album whenever it released, it wouldn't feel like out of place. Like, this feels like it belongs with all the rest of the songs, you know?
And I take this as an intro. I take this over the actual intro on Butterfly Effect anytime.
Yeah. Easily.
Like, it's a way more
better
interesting.
Than Worlds Collide.
Yeah, it's way better than that. It's better than pretty much any of the D&B on the label, on the album. But then again, I'm biased. Like I said, I like all the D&B on the album, but this one's just head and shoulders above everything else that's on there. So.
Yeah. I really like Katie's performance. She does good. She usually does.
Yeah,
good,
she does. Yeah, she sounds great.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan, because just her voice is just godly.
Alright, next song we got is the For Me BCE remix. I don't know how the fuck to say his name. I think it's just BCee.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't be thinking about it because this remix is fucking annoying, and I don't get why it's even on the fucking. I don't get why this is even a thing to begin with. Like, For Me is not a drum and bass track, and you don't need to like of all the songs from the album to change into drum and bass, or it's a liquid drum and bass nonetheless. That's just like the least necessary, and it's not even that particularly like it's not even particularly interesting either. It's literally just a standard generic liquid drum and bass beat over the sped up vocals of For Me. That's literally it.
Yeah. I think that, I mean, For Me as its own song wasn't really the best from the album, but it's not bad. It serves as a nice like interlude, or
yeah, it's a nice moment of chill after everything else.
Yeah, call it an interlude, call it just an acoustic song, call it whatever you want, but regardless, it's perfectly fine on its own. It didn't really need to get turned into just some lame drum and bass loop.
Yeah, see, like, I would have been fine with it being either Stars or like Give You Up, or like I said before, Worlds Collide. That would have like been nice to turn into a liquid drum and bass track or anything like that. Just anything that on, like, hell, I would have been fine with Followers taking a fucking liquid drum and bass turn. Not For Me, the interlude that's literally just acoustic pop. I'm looking right now, it's labeled as acoustic pop. I don't know, man.
Alright, next song is Forever by Tails and Rum and Silver.
So this is good. I think it's like the perfect sound that you could have associated with these two collaborating. And it takes like the best elements of Friends from Roman Silver and just plays them alongside Tails' best elements. It's just a really, really consistently good listen for me.
Yeah. I mean, really, what I like most about Forever is the midsection. There's like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like the song feels like it's at like a low tempo throughout the drop. It's a nice chill song, but that midsection, like the energy just gets like cranked up.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like you go from this really chill stuff to that, and then it's like it's like jarring, but it's like really good.
It's fun. That's the main thing. It's fun.
Yeah, and that's something that I've missed out of Tails. Like, because outside of I think it's called No Sleep, he's just like, it's not been as fun to listen to Tails music recently. But this is just like bring us back to what made Tails good in the first place.
Like, I think Cobra and No Sleep are both like equally as good, and then this is just like a step above from that. Yeah,
I like how we just completely disregarded hyperventilate.
But anyways, because hyperventilate, it's not good. It's boring.
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree there.
Okay, our next song we got is "Feel Me" by Kage.
Oh, this one is a fucking tune.
Oh, definitely. So, like, my main problem with his remix of Voyage and then the Raid were just like, they just feel like they feel so empty, really.
Yeah, I agree.
But like with this, like, he actually puts in a melody. It's like, oh my god, a melody in a bass house song. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it absolutely does. Like, because like I was not a fan of the Raid either. I think I'm more of like a 6 out of 10 for that for the remix of Voyage. It's not competing against the original, but anyways, this one is just like head and shoulders above his other stuff. Like, it's like what EXO said. It's just you need a melody in that drop to make it sound good, and he put a melody in there. It's a really good melody. So
I mean, by all means, I don't think it's perfect, but it is definitely better than his other songs. And I mean, if Kage can keep making stuff like this, I'd be okay with listening more.
Yeah, it's like compared to his other songs, this just like it feels like these other songs are like a 6 out of 10. This is like a close to a 9 even. Like, it's really good. I really like it.
Oh yeah, it is nice. All right. So going from one house song to the next, we got Subtact Bite with
and we go
She Is Jules.
Yeah, we go from one of the best house songs of this month to the worst. Like, I don't even like the fact that Subtact took off as long as he did and then came back with this. Is just, are you serious? Like, it's not even that it's particularly bad or anything. Like, it's perfectly acceptable tropical house, but just it's so disappointing after everything. Like, you got Tunnel Vision, Call Me, and then he just dipped out after Friends and then came back with this. It's just, it's nowhere near as good as what we know he's capable of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, it's not really that it's bad. It's just like, this just wasn't at all what I was expecting from a name like Subtact, you know?
Yeah, he played it really safe with this one.
When I think of Subtact, I think of that hard-hitting future bass. I don't think of house.
Tropical house, like
yeah. Really,
he went through the code.
None of this is bad. Literally, none of it's bad. Really, it's just like it drags and doesn't add anything.
Oh, and let's talk about the dragging, because they added an extra verse on there that really didn't need to be there.
This song should have ended after the second drop. Like, there's no point in having a third drop.
It's got the same problem as Stonebank to the Top. It feels like it's going on way longer than it really needs to, and yeah, it's just trying to force you to, like, it's just trying to force in something that doesn't need to be there in the first place.
Now we're gonna move on to Justin O, Genesis, and we're probably gonna talk about Remember This too.
Ambient moments, and they're completely unfinished, and I could go into a rant about how bad this album's run out was, but I will say that these two are actually not terrible. They're just like nice little ambient moments, nice little breaks between everything on the album. I personally prefer Genesis a little less to Remember This, just because Remember This has a lot more like going on in it. It's more interesting, and it doesn't feel as overly dragged out as Genesis does. But yeah, there's not a whole lot I can say about these because they're just interludes and intros. I can't speak today.
I think Genesis, it's either Genesis or Valhalla. That's probably gonna be like the best intro from this year.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing with Valhalla is that it just feels more developed. It just it feels like it flows into the other tracks way better than these tracks do. Yeah. These little interludes do.
Like if we're gonna go based off transitions, Valhalla going to Nemesis is a very good transition. But Genesis going to loving her, loving you.
Like there's barely anything.
That like I actually think it's pretty good because if you like listen close enough, you can hear like the bass shots from the intro of Loving Her, Loving You in the very background. I think that's a good touch.
Yeah, see, that's like I can respect what it was trying to do, like, but compared to something like say Valhalla, which just has an absolutely incredible transition into Nemesis, it's just like it's nowhere near as interesting.
And then as for Remember This, it's just filler for the album.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I've been so negative about this album. It's just like you could have easily put another like a fully developed song in here because like literally it's just like an intro, an interlude, and a remix. Like this interlude just didn't need to be here. it kind of sucks out. Like I mean I get why it's put there because it wants like the audience to have a break from what's been happening, but like hang on, let me just like what song does it come over after again? I completely forgot.
I know it comes before She's a Killer Part 2.
Yeah, see, like it doesn't even like fit as like an intro to She's a Killer Part 2 either. So it's just, I don't know.
Speaking of She's a Killer Part 2.
Oh, let's talk about She's a Killer Part 2 with Feint and Mazare.
Whenever
I don't know.
This was announced, whenever I saw Feint and Mazare on a song together, it's just like you just have to automatically know that it's just it's gonna be some bland drum and bass.
Yeah, and see this is and see the thing is that I was a fan of Mazare for a significant amount of time, and then his it's just like this year his stuff has just completely it's like 2019 him is at like the very top, and then 2020 with him it's just like a consistent 5 out of 10. Like I've just not liked most of the stuff that he's released this year. Like, I don't know. Vagrant's good, but everything else has just been like... it's just like, it's there. I don't want to hate it, but it's just there. Yeah, and
as basic as She's a Killer Part 2 is, it is a very bare bones song and doesn't really relate to She's a Killer at all. But I think it's better.
The only thing that keeps that links these two is the vocals, and like I don't know. It's not bad. I think it's more like a 5.5 to a 6, but like I don't know. It just doesn't need to exist. I think that's just my thing.
I think that the best part of She's a Killer Part 2, and really the only actual standout thing, is like towards the end of the first drop where it tries to do some sort of like drum step thing. I don't know. Yeah,
that part's good. I will agree there. That's probably the best part of the song overall.
But other than that, it doesn't really do anything too memorable. Like, sure, the melody's pretty cool. Other than that, like, doesn't really have a lot going for it. I still think it's pretty good. It's probably like, it's definitely top half of the month. But like, I mean, this could have been a whole lot better.
Yeah, it's like mid-tier of the month for me. It's like, it's not the worst by any means. Like, and I get what they were trying to do with it, but like, it's like not particularly like interesting or memorable to me either.
Alright, next song we got here is Inverness, Good Feeling, with Brandyn, Burnette, and somebody else.
And Molly Moore.
Molly Moore. There you go.
Yes. But I just have to say this, as someone who only recently grew to like Lost My Mind and still does not like the other 2 songs that Inverness has released this year at all, this is really good. It's really, really good. I'm surprised that I like it as much as I do, but I like it.
I just love that Brandyn Burnette is still like perfect.
Yeah, he sounds so good on this song, dude. It's just wow. Like, I mean, I'm like with you. He's just a great singer. Like, Like after Hands Down, like just yeah.
I just think that the main good thing with Brandyn is that like he just seems like he's so into the music. You know,
yeah,
like
he's got
on
a lot
Hands
of personality.
Down, like on Hands Down, his verses are amazing, and then
yeah,
on Offline, his verses are amazing.
Yeah, those are the best parts of those songs for me. I think.
And then here, once again, his verses are amazing, and then Molly Moore coming in after the first drop, like her performance is really nice too. Like it's just a really good duet.
Yeah, it's what I've been looking for Inverness ever since like his first release this year. It's catchy, it's really well produced. Yeah, it's a really good showcase of all of the artist's talents. I really like it. Yeah. I hope he can make more stuff like this. Yeah,
like more, this
like
more
I would actually
poppy
be
side.
like, see this more chill, like I don't know if you can call it jazzy, but like this sort of like relaxed pop vibe is way better than his trap and whatever the hell I remember was.
Alright, moving on to the next song. This is Slippy.
Oh boy,
Fatal with Micah Martin.
Oh, this is where we disagree a lot, but like we told this before, but Micah Martin is the best part of this song by a long shot.
By a long shot.
I think.
By a long shot.
I think we can agree on that.
For me, it's even more of a long shot than it is for you. Micah Martin is the only good thing about this song. I will stand by that.
Okay. Well, the thing is, like, jeez, we're gonna argue a lot about this, huh?
I mean, I don't know. It's Slippy this year just hasn't really been good. Form was alright, but then this and Dying just feel like it doesn't feel like him. It doesn't feel like his music.
Yeah, I understand that.
This feels like something that could have got thrown together in like a month.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's because like I'm with you that Fatal is wait, no, not Fatal. Hang on. Form, I can't speak English today, is by far his best release from this year, and that he kind of went a bit downhill with Dying. And this is this one is probably his worst this year.
I don't think he went downhill. I think he dove off of a cliff.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far because this is still like a 7 out of 10 song, but like it's becoming clear that that style is getting a little bit redundant. Personally, it
got redundant with Dying. I don't even know why he made this.
Well, I mean, he has every right to, but still, it's just like it's starting to become clear that this style that he's going for right now is going a bit formulaic. I'm still a fan of, I'm still mostly a fan of this song, but like, I'm starting to worry about the future releases from Slippy and how they're gonna sound.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, next song.
Oh boy, this one is going
and
to
Direct Told You.
Oh, so this one, I won't say it's terrible, but like, you go from Margarita and Mojito and further to this.
Yeah.
This is nowhere near the level of their best collaborations by a long shot. It's like one of their worst.
Yeah, I mean, Further, I didn't like it on release. I still don't really think it's that good, but it's definitely better than whatever this is.
Yeah, see, like, I like this kind of sound, and I can say that, like, the drops here, well, drops is in quotation because I don't know if you can really count them as that, but they actually sound really nice, but, like, you've got fucking, I don't know, like, you've got Margarita, Mojito, and Further.
Like, straight up, you just have better songs.
Exactly.
There's no reason to listen
like,
to this.
why? Yeah. And one thing that I've noticed is that, like, there's a formula that's starting to go into most of these chill tracks. Like, it's like between this and like a lot of the other songs that CloudNone Direct made, where they make a chill drop first and then a harder drop second.
Yeah.
It's like, just like, it's not.
This is just a worse version of Without You. Honestly, Without You does the same thing.
See, and I'm not really a fan of Without You, but I get what you're going for. Like, and this is not as good as, like, this is not at the same level as Without You. So
yeah, I mean, I like the first drop. I like the midsection, but just the second drop feels too different.
Yeah, it's like, and this is like different to Odyssey because, like, yeah, like to the title track from Direct's last EP. It's just like, it doesn't feel like it's like the additional elements on that second drop actually like matter, if you get what I mean.
Like at least with Odyssey, you know, you get all that energy like right out the gate, and then it slows down over time. See, that's what I want to see Garage doing. I want to have that energy whenever the song comes on, and then it slowly gets more and more like just relaxed. But with songs like this, where it tries to bring in all the energy towards the end, like
it's just like
it feels off.
It's all it's like you're not gonna appeal to the people who want to use this as sleeping music, because you have like they'll be forced to wake up when the harder section comes in, and then you won't appeal to the people who like the harder stuff because it starts with the chill stuff. Like they're not gonna stay around to hear the hard stuff. I don't know. It's just it's a missed opportunity. I will say that.
Next song we got is Dark Room by Crankdat. Personally, I think it's nice. It's very good.
Yeah, it's very good. It's probably the best of Crankdat's releases this year, to be honest, because like as much as I don't mind Tell Me or Redo, they just sound really like way too similar, and like his style at that point was just getting way too predictable and way too repetitive. But this, see, it goes for a little bit of a different sound on the like production, especially on the drops, which sound like nothing like Redo and Tell Me. But yeah, I really like it. Like the atmosphere here is great, the production's great, just everything's great to me.
I think that, simply put, Redo and Tell Me actually both just sound kind of simple compared to this.
Yeah,
like this is who I am levels of like just going out there and just doing whatever.
But the thing is, this is actually good.
Yeah, well, I mean, opinion, but
opinion, yes.
I think just like going down to the basis of the song is that like this has just sort of a similar structure to Who I Am, as in like just the melody just goes all over the place. Like in Who I Am, there is no real melody; it's just noises. And then, at least with this, it is still kind of random noises, but there is some sort of melody.
Yeah, the melody's really good, by the way. Like, probably one of Crankdat's best in a while, actually.
I loved how it just like the ascending and descending just over and over again. It's actually like really nice. All right, next song we got is Outerspace by BEAUZ and Dallas.
And this is my favorite of this month by a considerable margin. Just I really like this type of house music, so it's kind of biased there, but like the fact that BEAUZ went, I don't know how you pronounce it, BEAUZ, I don't know, but the fact that he went from the Play remix, which was not good, to Half a Heart, which is just okay at best, I guess, to this, which is on another level, just like the flute melody, dude, the drop, just like really, really good, and the vocals of the entire state of the entire city of Dallas version to one just sound really, really good.
Oh yeah, we got Dallas, Texas on the track.
Yeah, we got the entire city of Dallas, Texas on the track. Let's go.
My yeehaws at.
Yeah, my yeah. Oh, wait, hang on, that sounded really bad. That sounded really bad. Oh, I hate that. But anyways, we move.
I'm not even gonna lie, I laughed at this for way too fucking long. Yeah, this song's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, God, yeah. I know you're not as big a fan of that style of house music as me, but like, yeah, I just have bias towards that stuff. Like, it's just really appealing to me. I don't know why, but just yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It's more of a song that I can vibe to, that I actually like enjoy. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. More like a background sort of song.
Yeah, just have it playing and just like listen.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Alright, next up we got Fool and Power Glove with Mercenary.
So I'm going to just quote my new favorite online music review out there, Diamond Axe Studios. Man, this song sure does exist, doesn't it? Anyways,
it does.
Yeah, it's just like, why, like, it's like on an EP with Dystopia 2077 and another song that we're going to talk about next, and it's just like I'd rather listen to those. Like, this is not interesting enough to keep me yeah, I don't know, keep me focused on it. I don't know. It's just really like forgettable. Like I cannot remember a single thing about that. But besides the little like that cool effect that he did before the second drop. That
growl is
yeah,
so good.
yeah, the growl's really, really good, and I wish that he did more stuff like that, include that sort of stuff, because it would have made his it would make his synthwave a lot more like, or his mid tempo in this case, a lot more interesting and memorable to me. I don't know.
I don't know. Full mid tempo is just like, it's very basic.
Yeah, it's very hit and miss quality wise for me.
I would say like with Hysteria, at least that had something. Revenger, at least it had like the synthwave section to kind of, you know, have some variety.
But, yeah, kind of balanced it out.
Most of the time, full mid tempo is just like, it's whatever. It's
just the definition of it exists, I guess. I don't know.
Like I still really enjoy this.
Yeah.
I enjoy every song on this EP, including the next song, She.
Oh yeah, yes, this one. I'm happy that this is on the EP because it's like, it's one of his most melodic synthwave songs, I think. I don't know about you, but like, yeah, I really, really like this one a lot.
I'm pretty sure that this is his most, like, melodic song.
Or at least up there with, like, say, Carry On or some of the stuff from the Underground Raver EP. Or
yeah.
no, the Time Spender EP. I can't think right now. Yeah. But like, yeah, I think just in general, if he goes for this more melodic approach, I might actually consider myself to be a fan of his again, because this is like really, really good. It's easily the best on the EP, like I said. Yeah.
I'd say it's probably second best for me. I still think Dystopia 2077 is better. But I love all the ideas here. Like everything just works so well.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I mean, Dystopia 2077 is really close behind this one, but yeah, this one just really, like, every single time I listened to it, I just found myself liking it a lot more and more. I don't know, it was just really, it's really refreshing for full synthwave, to say the least.
And it's catchy too. That's
yeah, it's
really,
really catchy. Yeah, it's like one of the few full songs I can actually like remember the whole tune to and everything, which got to be saying something, right?
All right, next song we got is Sabai and Claire Ridgely with Memories.
Oh, it's our favorite future bass and drum step producers here. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Sabai is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
This, like, honestly,
yeah,
this whole EP, just in general, isn't really that bad. I mean,
yeah, see, it's
basic,
it's not
but
that
it's not
bad. Yeah, like considering the community really likes to just like dislike his kind of like music, I don't hate the EP. Like, it's like a lot of the songs have grown on me, but anyways, this one is just like on another level. I think this is probably like up there with like my top, like maybe even top 3 of this month. Like, it's just really, really good. I don't know why I like it as much as I do, but I think it's just, oh wait, no, actually I think I do know. It's because it's a literally like, I know it's a blatant ripoff of like Illenium's sound, especially Feel Good and Good Things Fall Apart, but I love those songs, so I love this too.
Yeah, I think that's probably the main complaint with Sabai, is that Sabai is just like pretty much a blatant Illenium ripoff.
Yeah,
I don't really think that's a bad thing though. I mean, like, his music is still enjoyable.
Yeah, and there are worse artists to rip off in the drum steps and like future bass scene than Illenium, let's be honest here.
Yeah, I definitely think that like they need to go down this more vocal driven route.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
just
like
having the
Claire
drops going around Claire's voice was so nice to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think, and also it's because Claire Ridgely is a fantastic vocalist, as we probably already know at this point. But her on this beat, just like, it sounds really fitting for her. I don't know. It's just like, if they did more stuff where they base their production around the vocals instead of the opposite way around, then I'd probably consider myself a fan, to be honest.
All right, now we got Someone Else by Sullivan King. Let me just go on just a little bit of I guess quote unquote rant here of how much I fucking love this song. Okay,
I
so
know you love this song.
You open up with just that guitar melody, and then Sully's vocals come in. It just
yes.
Sullivan King vocals, no matter if he is fucking screaming his lungs off or if he is being like all lighthearted and happy, no matter what, like Sullivan King's Sullivan King's vocals, no matter what, will always be amazing. All right.
Yes,
and then
absolutely agreed.
And then you get to the build. The lyrics in the build are so damn good. Like the lyrics, vocals, both absolutely amazing. And then the drop, it just sounds like something, literally anything from like Ophelia, but like 10 times better. I don't know how he did it.
I mean, I would disagree on the Ophelia thing because there's a lot of Ophelia stuff that's better than this, but like this is just on another level of just awesome. Like I love Sullivan King's music, and like you said, he's like one of the best vocalists probably in the whole roster. Let's be real here. Yeah, I don't know what else to add besides what you've just said. Like it's just a fantastic song.
This is definitely gonna be like very, very high on my 2020 list. Not even just for Monstercat, just in general. Like, I love this song so much.
I've seen you praise this song to hell and back, and just like I get it. It's like it's great. Like probably top 2 of this month, honestly, alongside Outerspace. But yeah.
All right, now calming down from that a little bit. Now we go to Daktyl.
Oh, this is certainly a song that exists.
It's Unspoken with MOONZz.
Oh yeah, see, this is just essentially like if you made Crucified as bland as possible. Like I just don't like, and the thing is, this is like in my top 10 of this month, and it's like kind of just okay. It's like a 7 out of 10.
It exists.
But, like, yeah, but like, see, MOONZz is a good vocalist. I can agree with that, and like I liked Crucified, but this just kind of feels bland. I don't know.
I'll be completely honest, the only really thing I remember about this song is that MOONZz says the same set of lyrics like 4 times.
Oh yeah, and you said before that you don't really like it when
I don't like it when vocalists just repeat the same shit over and over again.
Oh, that's totally not foreshadowing for what we're gonna say about another song later on.
I feel like that's enough said about Unspoken.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's alright.
Yeah, it just doesn't really give us a lot to say because it's just like it's kind of there. It just exists.
Yeah. Alright, next we got Icebox by Dirty Audio and ETC exclamation mark ETC exclamation mark. Like seriously, okay. One real side note, what the fuck is that name?
I think it's meant to be etc, etc, but I don't know why they capitalized it. That just makes it bad. But anyway, we're going on a rant about someone's stage name. Let's go. Yeah, but like this, just like I don't like. See, I've never been a Dirty Audio fan. I don't like their style of music. Just does nothing for me. And even as like a mindless banger, there's better out there. Like this isn't just not doing anything for me at all. Like the first drop's fine, but everything else after that is just like no.
Yeah, this isn't even a mindless banger, like at all.
Exactly.
This was my okay. Going back to the Uncaged previews that came out like a week or so ago. Like I don't know, they came out a while ago. This was my favorite preview of like I think all the previews, even from Instinct and Uncaged. This was my favorite, just because of the first drop. And it's like they said, hey, we have this really good first drop. You know what would be nice? What if we just didn't care about the rest of the song at all?
I was about to say that. Yeah, like just like it's like you go from that amazing first drop. Well, not amazing to me. It's just kind of decent, but it's the best part of the song. But it's just like they didn't care for the rest of the song, I don't think.
Yeah. Like if this song ended after the that I guess second drop, I don't know. Whenever it did the first drop straight into the second drop, it should have just ended right after that. The third drop is just like why did you keep going?
Yeah, it's the same situation as with Buy. It's just like it's extended on way longer than it really needs to.
Yeah. And it doesn't add anything either. Just like Buy, it's like it doesn't add anything. It's just adding more time.
Yeah, it's further proof why I don't really like Dirty Audio, and I probably won't. But yeah, this was just not a good comeback for them, I don't think.
Yeah, alright, next song we got is Weightless by smle and Nick Smith. Oh boy, does this have some groove.
Yeah, this has a groove, I will agree with that. And Nick Smith's vocals, dude, just... Nick Smith's vocals, like we don't need to say anything else, it's just
like Nick Smith did amazing on Runnin', and he somehow just did better. Simply, he just did better.
Yeah, he's the best part of this song by a considerable margin. Like,
literally,
he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, the drops are just they're so good. I don't know, like, what fucking genre is this? Is this like glitch hop, or is it just future? Like, what is this? I don't understand.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what it is.
It's a really unique. Well, I mean, it's smle, so it's going to be extremely like hard to tell what genre it actually is, to be honest. But like, see, I'm not as big a fan of the drops as you. Like, they're fine, but like it could have had a teensy bit more impact. But I get like why they're so like, and the off drop production is just fantastic, like through and through. No context there.
See, like, whenever Found a Reason came out, I was like, oh my god, smle is back. This is probably the greatest song that they've ever made. And then they released Revival, and I was like, oh my god, they have a collab with Just a Gent. This is probably the best song they've ever made. And then now this is out, and it's just like, I don't know what to think. Is smle just gonna keep getting? Are they gonna become musical gods or something? Like, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand. They just keep getting better. They just keep getting, maybe, I don't know. They just keep getting better.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't really like, as much as like it's grown on me. Found a Reason is not my favorite of their stuff, but like the growth from that to Revival to this, dude, like. They like you said, they keep getting better, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what they release next, because like like all of the releases that smle's made this year have just been so vastly different.
All right, next song, probably.
Oh, here we go.
Definitely the hardest song of this month. Probably the hardest song of this year, at least on Monstercat. I don't know.
Yeah, no contest with that one at all. Like.
We got the Evil Inside VIP by Dirtyphonics and Bossfight.
Oh, this is a banger. No contest there. This is one, like you said, this is one of the hardest songs that's come out this, well, if not the hardest on the label this year. Like, and it's a great VIP.
It's definitely harder than the original song. I think that's really all that they were going for. It was just like, okay, how do we make this like slap 1,000 times harder? And they did it.
Yeah, they somehow did it, but like that second drop, dude, with all the glitching and stuff like that, like, my brain was like, what the hell is this? In the best way possible, don't get me wrong, like, but still, it's just like, how do you make, Evil Inside even more insane? And like, I don't know if this is better than the original, but like, it's close.
See,
it's
I
really
don't know
close.
Either. This has already been out for a few days, and I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still conflicted if it's better. Like, I mean, harder doesn't necessarily mean better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, like, I don't know. But it's so well made.
I think give it like I think give it a month or so, and then we'll see if that actually is true, if it's better or not. Yeah.
All right, next song we got is Warp Zone by Nitro.
I'm like, no, you can go first, because I've got a lot to say about this.
Alright, I would say that it nails the Halloween atmosphere that it was going for. I think it does that pretty well. Other than that, I mean, not really much to say. I think Nitro was just wanting to make like something that's actually like heavy.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's his heaviest song on the label, like, probably.
I would say this, Cheat Codes VIP, and I guess maybe even like Time Goes By are all like relatively like hard songs from him. But this easily is like the heaviest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you forgot about Addicted, by the way. But
Addicted is not heavy. Addicted is empty.
Yeah,
it's the opposite of heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can say, so I've got a lot to say. I want to hate this because the mixing is just not good. I get that it's chiptune in there, and I get that chiptune's just not my thing personally, but the way that the synths and everything sound here is just absolutely, like, I just can't get into it at all. But at the same time, it's just a mindless Halloween banger. Like, I can't hate it at all. Like, and it's way better than Nitro Fun's last release, and I will say that.
I would say overall, this is probably Nitrofun's best song this year.
Yeah, well, I would somewhat agree, but I'm putting that in quotations because his releases this year have just not been that good.
Well, whenever I say it's his best release, I'm not including Killswitch and Arcade because they're both better than this, but I mean, Killswitch was carried by Justin O, I think, for the most part, and then, I mean, Arcade was just Happen Orange with Nitrofun production, so.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say as far as the solo songs this year, this is like easily the best. I didn't really vibe with Hidden Level or System Failure.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hidden Level's kind of grown on me, but like, it's not. I could not like say it's better than this, to be honest. Like, see, this goes hard enough to the point where I can just think about it as a mindless banger. Like, even if it sounds terrible, like even if it's mixed terribly, it still bangs. It's sort of like Cold Blood and Ice Cream Cones by Arion for me. It's just like, I should hate this, but I don't.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we got the last song of the month.
The best for last. The best for last.
The best for last. We got Vicetone and Allie X with Shadow.
Okay.
Where do we start with this? Just where do we start?
Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I'll rip into this shit. So
yes.
The only good thing about this song I heard like 2 weeks ago whenever the previews came out. Literally the intro melody for that happens for like maybe like 4 bars before the vocals come in are literally the only enjoyment that I get out of this entire song. And then you want to have the drop, which just I don't even want to talk about it. It's bad. And then you just after that drop, you use the same exact build-up chords.
Exactly the same. Yeah,
same
like
exact build-up chords. No different. Yeah, no difference whatsoever. Oh, speaking of no difference, those lyrics.
Oh,
yeah.
Here we
Let's
go.
copy and paste the lyrics from the first verse to the second verse. Same thing with the drop.
And
It's like this whole song was just like, all right, we got done with the first half. What are we gonna do the second half? Absolutely nothing different.
It's just this song is like, oh yeah, we made a very cool like build up and drop. Let's just repeat it because it's that cool, guys. You know, where's the original like production duo? But,
all right, well, that's gonna do it for this video. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do another sort of live review of a month ever again.
Yeah, well, that's just the fun of having to talk about probably my least favorite, like probably the worst month on Monstercat this year, I guess. I don't know.
This month is just so 50-50. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. Like there were so many artists that could have done so much better this month, but they just, yeah, I don't know. It could have been like better in a lot of ways, and that's a reason why I'm not making a video about this month on my channel at all. It's just like,
I don't blame you.
Like. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever it is. I don't fucking know. I can't tell the future.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I'll
subscribe and hit like button. Bye.